Okay, we are live. You're so welcome. Welcome, welcome. We have some minutes left before I will start, but everybody is so welcome. Please say hello if you can see and hear me well. If something is not okay, I want to know. So please say hello and let me know if you can see and hear me well. That we have a sound. That's what I'm worried about. Hello, hello, nice to see you. Can you hear and see me? Let me know if I can see and you can see and hear me. Hello, hello to everyone. Hello, nice to see you all joining. Please let me know if you can see and hear me. If somebody can say that you hear me. Yeah. I want to know if you can hear me. Do we have a sound? Yes, okay. Because I'm a little bit worried about the sound. And I have your comments here, but I don't know about the sound. But it's looking like we have a sound. Hello from all over the world. Nice to see you. That's okay. Thank you, Bente, to know that you can see and hear me. That's important. Yeah, good to know. Sometimes we can have problem with the sound. Thank you so much for joining, people. Nice to see you all. Yeah, to hear where you come from. I pick that. Nice. Thank you. Okay. Are we ready to go? People have been joining. It's nice to see everyone. I'm sitting here in my craft table and I will do a project here on my Art Daily Square Journal. We will do like a page on it and do something like that. I wonder, have you tried the Artisan powder before or not? Let me know if you have tried them. There are different colors of them. So let me know if you have tried them, because I will use them, and that's what I have on this. So I want to share with you a very easy project with different with an effect here. So this is the Art Daily Journal from Prima and Finnaber. It's a square journal and 24 craft sheets. I really love this journal. It's wonderful. So we do the front page. Okay, so I set this aside and I think we are ready to go. Nice to have people joining. And when I work on books cover and something like this, I find it more easier to take off the page. So I do here, I try to open, I think the name is Spine, and I say, hey, hi, welcome, I'm Katja. I'm Katja and I'm coming from Sweden, so I do my best with the English language, so good as possible. So I hope you understand me. And I'm happy you are coming to watch me, and we'll do the front page of the journal. So I pick it out like that, so it's more easy to work with. And I will not do the back side tonight. We will do the front. And I want to add some fine texture. You can do much texture or a little bit texture, you decide. But we will add some texture and then we will do some talking about some more products. And I have an older stencil, and sorry, I don't know the name of it. And I will add, that's good that you understand me. Let me know if you have any questions and if you don't understand me. I have texture paste. Hello, Sharon, thank you. Texture paste is the graphite paste. It's absolutely amazing paste. It doesn't look so nice. It's gray and a little bit like boring like that. But it's just amazing, and we will leave it a little bit for drying. Hello, everyone. You're so welcome. And if you have any questions, please pop them. And I have Natalie who is helping me here, I think, if you have any questions. So I'm adding the graphite paste through the stencil, and you can pick any stencil you like. And yes, it's have a gorgeous paste. It's a really amazing paste, a texture paste, and it looks really grungy and a little bit sandy. So I'm adding it. It doesn't need to be perfectly, something like that. Perfect. And I will clean my stencil, and that's important. I don't have like a sink or something. When I'm cleaning, I'm spraying a little bit of water and having like baby wipe like that. Then it's easy to clean your stencil. If you have an art journal page, you can also wipe off the excess to keep them. I'm doing like that, the easy way. Okay, now we have back. No, I don't add any gesso in this because I want to add it. It's a craft page, so the graphite paste will work perfectly on this surface. It have been a glossy surface or something like that. I have painted first, but I will paint it over it. While this is drying a little bit, I will paint. We will use some melange art pebbles. Yeah, it doesn't need. I will have, you see, I have some of these melange pages, and while this is drying a little bit, I thinking we can paint them. So we pick some of these. They are just amazing, and they are so versatile to use. And today I will paint them black because we will use them with the waxes. So I choose like 5 of them, and we will paint them. And I will show you how I do when I paint something before. Sometimes I want to paint like embellishment and things like that. So I have like a piece of packaging and a double-sided tape, foam tape, and I place my embellishment like this on the tape. And now it's much more easy to paint. No, I will do the cover, Jennifer. It's not the page, it will be the cover of the book. So it will be the cover. I haven't done any page in this book yet, so it will be a cover. So this is a trick. Foam tape and use like some foam tape or something, and I use foam tape because it's easier to paint, and you can use your old packaging. To show you here, I have painted already molds. Black. It's a little bit difficult to show, but you see, they are already painted, my molds. I have prepared a little bit. So, it's very used, and you get use of your packaging also. I will show them more, but I have prepared, but I wanted to share that with you because it's so much easier to paint if you have them on foam. So they stand up a little bit and they will stay in place. Now I have the black heavy gesso. So happy you are here, people. And now I paint these melange art pebbles. They come like this. I don't know how many, 46 pieces in one box like this, and I can't live without them. They are just amazing to use on your projects. And this time I could paint them while they're glue, but this is only to show you how I paint them. And they stay in place, and they are a little bit up from the, so that's why I use the foam tape. So it's easy, and so you can use your packaging for other projects to do before you throw them away, because yes, so much packaging we have. So like that. And sometimes you can paint twice a time, and while it's drying, and this will dry a little bit also, I will show you the molds that I will use on this project. And I need help now from Natalie because I don't really know the names. And this is from Redesign. It has like gorgeous flowers. They are just amazing. And you can use them on many different projects. I have made some of them. I don't really know the name of it. And this one is have like stamps and also some butterflies. And I will use a butterfly. So they are just amazing. And I choose an accent, yes, in this one. And here we have the butterflies. And this is Finnaberg's Cogs and Wings, because I will have a wing. And there are also cogs. So I have picked some of from each mold set, and but to save some time to not paint them, I have already painted them. So you can see I have painted them black. You can paint them all in the end, but now, and you see I have done the same here, painted them on packaging on the foam tape, and it's so much more easy. Cogs and Wings, yes, the wing are from that one. So they are painted with black heavy gesso. I always also have some wooden alphabet. And I really like the font. There are many different wood alphabets. And here you can make words from them. You can pick them like a ground texture. It's so amazing, and they are really thick, so you can paint on them and add water and they will stay in shape. I really love these Prima's letters that I have. So because I will have here some text, you can see I have them here in the background. Hello. I also have some letters here, but they are like secret. So I will use on my album also here, and I have paint them again, but this one will say happy and I will have my name. So I will pick them off also, my letters, and I have paint them with black heavy gesso. Yeah, the 3D wood alphas, they are just amazing. I'm surprised that I don't use them, and I have used them on some project, and I still have many letters. I can have the word like letters randomly or do some words with them. And this one, it says hello, and the next one will say happy. And you see, I did the same idea here. Use the packaging. And to show you, because we will dry this and paint this, I can show you how I have made, use the words on small notebooks. Here I have simply made ABC, and this is like a perfect gift. So you can use the fonts on other projects, and I think that's perfect to give away to somebody. Now, like that. And here I have used also molds, and in the word set there are hearts also, and you see the pebbles and the butterfly. It's very easy and quick project. And here you see with the butterfly and the star from here. So it's the same idea. You can use the molds and the letters on different projects. I really like that with the ABC. It's great, I think. It's perfect small gifts. Okay, we need to heat drying this a little bit before we go on. So I have talked a little bit to keep some time. So sorry now for the noise. I hope my that you don't hear. So I'm so sorry, but you know, in mixed media there are always some drying time. So the graphite paste will be drying up, and we will paint the background. So hello ladies, hope you're having a nice, having a good time, and you're so welcome. Yeah, have you tried the graphite paste? Just gorgeous. When it's drying up, it's get like sandy and black shimmering paste, and here it gives like a little bit extra texture to my project. I will not add so much texture, only a little bit. So we will heat it up a little bit here now. That's the most boring part with mixed media, that it takes a little bit time to dry everything up. But I think you're used to it. Yeah, you can use the graphite paste on many different ways. Today the focus will not be on the paste. it will be like a discreet background. Now I need to paint it, and it's a black gesso again that we need to paint it with. So we paint the background with the black heavy gesso, and I really love the black heavy gesso because it's so easy to cover, and that's why it's so perfect that the gesso are just heavy, because you don't need to put like 3 or 4 layers. 1 layer, and then you check out if you have missed some parts. So now the gesso, and you see the graphite paste stays perfectly. I didn't do anything to the background. It stays there, and it will be like nice texture on the background. Oh, that's nice. People are still joining. I say welcome to all of you who is joining late. I haven't come so far. I have added some texture paste, graphite paste on my background, drying it up. Yes, always texture. I don't want to do this album too busy. I like it to do a little bit more simple today. Yes, people still joining. Thank you for joining, and happy you are here. Great, great. Nice of you. Okay. Like that. I think it will be okay, and we will do some drying again. Hello, ladies. So nice to see you. You're so welcome. And it's not so fun right now. It's only black, but with fine texture. So we will dry it up, and I will clean a little bit of my table. Like that. With the baby wipe. Right now I have gesso my art journal and having some graphite paste for texture in the stencil. We will dry it up. Hello Sissy, welcome. Hello ladies who are joining. Like that we will do. We have this art daily journal that we will do the cover today. So we will dry it up. That's what we will do. And you see I have pulled it off from the spine, and you can see the craft papers that is inside, but I always pull it off from the spine because it's much easier to work with. And then you set it back again. So this is perfectly, and it have a black back side, but I haven't done anything with the back side yet. Like that. Okay, that works fine. So it's time to glue everything, and I have my wooden pieces here, and I said to you that this time, now it's black, it's a little bit difficult for you to see, but I will glue them. Black is always difficult. I will have the word happy on my art journal, something like that. You can see. Okay. And I will also have my name, and my name is Katja, but they will be for the embellishment, so it's like a secret messages like that. I could pick some randomly. If I could pick randomly letters, but this time I took my name and I will add them and glue them. So I set them and see if that will work, but something like that. But I have the plan that it will be happy that will show much and my name like a background, something like that. So the happy will be in focus and I will add some embellishment meter, but this is like to add the like something to give a little bit dimension in the background. So we'll glue it and I will use the 3D matte gel. So I pull it off like that and I will use my packaging again, because it can be a little bit tricky with the letters, and I use a 3D matte gel and I add them in the packaging like this with the spatula. And I have my letters, and you can start from the back because it's important, and I simply drop them here to have like not too much paste or glue, and I add them like that. So I usually start from the back when I set the words, because it's most important sometimes where I stop my word. So I pull them like that and drop them in the 3D gel, something like that. Hope you see what I'm doing, because they are a little bit difficult to have the gel all over it, but I think that works perfectly. Okay. And like that. Okay, I'm holding it a little bit. And you see, I have a little bit of the 3D gel outside the letters. I don't really mind in this stage, because I will add a little bit texture around it. So like that, I'm adding my letters here by dropping them in the gel. Yeah, and looking clean and dries clear, but here I don't mind if it's come a little bit outside, and I will show you soon why I don't really mind. Okay. So a little bit tough there. Okay, I think it will work. Something like that. Little bit difficult to see. Yeah, like that. And it's a little bit outside, and you can take like a clean brush and pull off the extra around now if you want, but right now it doesn't bother me, because I will add the other one embellishments, and I will show you what I will do. So I take a little bit more paste a little bit more gel, and I will use the molds. You know, I want to have a wing. It will be like here someplace, and I want to have like 2 or flowers or something, and perhaps they will go a little bit over the happy, but enough. Okay, something like this, I think. Yeah, something like that. You see the happy, and my name is there, like secret matches or something. So I will glue them, and now I have like a bigger piece of gel and pull them. And that's why I didn't bother to clean, because it will be hidden under. So I didn't make a big deal of it. And it dries clear, and I will even add more, like the Artisan powder. Okay, yeah, that will be working. And I add for a really big piece like that, and it will stay here. Okay, and I pull them. I need a little bit more to keep it in place. Something like that. I have the composition. Now I want to add a little bit texture around my composition to make it a little more interesting. So I will have even more gel, the 3D gel, and I will have my black brush, and I will have like a smaller brush, and I will have the gel, and I will add it gel little bit on some places like these, and especially under the bigger elements. So I'm adding gel little bit around my composition like this. You can have other gels like soft matte gel or something like that, and here I use the 3D gel. Okay, I am doing like this, and now I have a little bit around my letters, and I pull it because I don't mind. And I will take the mini art stones. They are absolutely amazing to use on projects to give it texture. And I take it like that with my fingers, and I will sprinkle here where I have added the 3D gel. So it comes where I have added. I will give it a little bit texture to my project. I love texture, and I want around it my composition, and I see I have nothing here. So we add even more gel, and I can see where I need to have it more. So I'm adding it here and there where I think we need more, because now it have a different color. It's more easy to see. Okay, so a little bit more art stones like this, sprinkle here and there, and it's a little bit too much. It's okay, because when they're drying up, we will pull the rest off. A little bit too much, and we will heat it now, because now it needs to dry. but you can see how I'm thinking around my, like my butterfly, it's like my focal point. Yes, Anja, art stones are addictive, and the mini art stones is just amazing to give texture. And I think to use molds are also addictive because you can do so many different projects. Now I will heat it because need to dry, because we need to paint it. So now it's drying time again. So please, if you have any questions, please pop them now because it's heating time. And now my stones is flying away. That's why I said it's okay that you have a little bit too much of the stones. Hello, Lynette. Hello, ladies are still joining. Nice to see you all who is joining late. I'm doing the front page of art journal of Prima and Finnaber. For people who are joining late, we are doing something like this, but it will says happy instead. So using these wood letters and molds, and we need to dry everything because I will paint, we will add some color to this project, so we need to have it dry. So we dry it. Yeah, we need to dry everything. So happy to see that people is still joining. So nice to see that the people are joining. All Finnaber, yes. Hello Birgitta, nice to see you, you're welcome. People who are joining late, you're so welcome. Hello Anastasia, nice to see you. So I am drying. Hello Aya, nice to see people coming. Little bit need to dry up because I will add even more black gesso to this project. So I can find my black brush in the meantime. Yes, Prima molds, redesign and fin molds. Prima has so many of them, and mix them and use them many times. Perfect for all your projects. So versatile to use. And I will only pull off the extra stones like that so we don't have it all over the table. Okay. It's painting time again. Black. Yes, so you can make them many times. Here we have the black gesso. Okay, and now I will paint, and I want to paint the art stones. Yeah, I could keep it like that, but I have an idea. And now when I'm painting, I'm tapping the paint, and it doesn't need to be perfect because I will add some color to this project. Yeah, we can't keep it black. We need to have a little bit color. Bit color and some waxes to do it a bit more personal. And I see if I have some white spots I'm painting here. So you see why I didn't worry about the gel if it was outside, because I'm painting over it, so I didn't mind. And if I have some extra, it only gives a nice texture to this project. I wanted to have some texture around. Yeah, the wood leather are just amazing for doing some brights or only give like interesting texture or dimension to your project. Okay, like that. Yep, something like that. Yeah, perfect. Drying time again. Then we will add color. So, drying time. It's a little bit difficult for you to see, but you see, have painted black. Doesn't need to paint perfectly. Oh, thank you, ladies, for all the hearts. Drying time. And I will show you the memory hardware from Frank Garcia Artisan powders. Have you tried them before, ladies? Have you tried the Artisan powder? I'm curious, what have you done with them? We need to have dry before I add the Artisan powders. Okay, soon dry. I will show you. We will use the Antoinette Pink and the Mesdames Merlot. Two of them I will use. I have also my table Marquise Blue and Trianon Patina. I have done with them, and I have the Vintage Ivory. I will show you, and you can do different much. This one, it shows only a little bit. I will try to show you like that. I have the Vintage Ivory here. It went a little bit green, okay, but that's one I have show you. And here, yeah, I will use the non-black. And here I have the Trianon Patina and the Marquise Blue. I have made a mix of them, and you see it's really amazing. And I will you can do more if you want to have more effect, but I really like when it's only a little bit. So we have these, but for this project I will use the Mesdames Merlot and Antoinette Pink. So, and it's like baby powder. Have you seen Mesdames Merlot and look, just amazing colors. And I hope everything is dry. It's not really dry there, but we will not put the powder there. Okay, now I have like a small brush, and I start with the light one, and I'm tapping it here, and it really get like a baby powder. You see, I will do like that. where the texture is. And right now it will be like a lot of powdery and a lot of color, like this. I will do around, going around like this on my project, and having like a small brush. And you can use them in many different ways. This is just one way, and I want to come where I have the texture. Okay, and I have the texture where the art stone is, because I said I have it here. And what is fun with them, they are matte when they dries up. And I will show you. So where the texture is, I will add this. And you see, it's not what's completely dry. And I will have even this color, and I go on. I try to work tapping and also on the butterfly. And where you want it to stay more, I pick a little bit water. So I take water and the powder and tap it. And now it doesn't show so well, but it will stay like better. You see, you do like your color, but on black it doesn't show so much. You see, and I have only water, and I add water only on some places, like in the middle, and close here, because I don't want to have the dark color too much outside. So, and I use only a little bit, because I want it to not be all over my project. And what I love with these, they are matte when they're drying up. You see, and I'm adding that on my craft table like that. And it's a little bit difficult to see while they're wet on black where they comes. But I try to have them wet near my composition. Now I'm getting a little bit messy here, but that's what I really like. So, okay, I'm doing like this, tapping and going around my composition, picking up the color, and we will have the light Antoinette pink also. I should not forget about it, because I want to give a little bit more interest. And you can do this on white also, but I don't know if I have seen people doing it on black, so I find it interesting. So I pick up the color. We will also have the pink, the Antoinette pink, we pick up from that also, and I will add. And I add really a lot powder on the end, because I will show you the magic then. So if it gets a lot, that's not a problem. No problem at all, because it will not be so much. Perhaps it gets you a little bit disappointed, but I like it. Yeah, and I'm going around and try to add the color. Now I don't have any water, so it will not show so much where I don't have the water. If I have water or some medium, it will be more, show more. Okay, looks really messy, but it's matte. like that. It's like baby powder and it comes a little bit everywhere, a little bit messy. Okay, something like that. I think I'm happy with it. Okay. I think it's gorgeous to mix colors. It gives a little bit more interest to a project to mix them. I will see if I take other brush. It can be a soft brush or something like that, but I wipe off the excess a little bit, like that. But it will not look like that. Perhaps you get disappointed, but you can go over it again if you feel that you want to have more color. I will pull them aside a little bit. And only take off some of my mess. And perhaps we need to do it again, but a little bit more clean. Okay. Now I have the waxes. Oh, we almost forgot of these, but we can let them on the last end. We can add them. We add the waxes and we can glue them, the last ones. I forgot about the pebbles. I was getting so excited. And this is matte and powdery. But I only want to stay there, and you can do this again if you don't have so much colors, if you like. And I start with the Bronze Age, because that will be my background color. It's a really a wax that is a little bit like neutral or something. And this time I will use a brush. You can do with your fingers. And I start to add from the outside and in, and you see when the wax come off, the powder that are with it will go off with the wax. And this Bronze Age, it's like a background color on my album. And you see, it starts to come around. Okay, we do here. So, if you haven't used your powders, because I would found them and think, wow, these colors I haven't used. Because this patina color I use a lot because I love the patina. But I found these colors and I was thinking, oh, it's time to use them. So I'm giving a little bit, and you see, it's some of the colors from the Artisan powder is getting away now. So that's what I said. It's not the problem. Now I'm giving also the letters a little bit color and goes where it is. But where you have added water, it will stay. And me, I wanted to stay in the gaps to give a little bit interest to the mold and the texture. Like this. So that was the first layer. For the background, I want to have a discreet background like this. Ah, look. And what I like about it, that the Artisan powder are matte. That's what it's so amazing with it. Okay, now I will add some silver. Yes, I have old silver wax. I use the same brush, but I clean it off a little bit. like that. And I want to have my letters in silver. You can use, of course, your fingers. And right now I'm using a small brush. And the silver, so it makes the word pops. Of course, you can choose other ones. Yes, you can do. And also, I will add here on these flowers also the silvery one. So they will pop. And you see the artisan powder are in the background. Just amazing, and they are matte, it's not shiny, and I think it makes a lot of interest when you have the shiny wax and the matte artisan powder, and you see how the the art stones in the background are. Just amazing. Okay, I want the butterfly to pop even more. So, Team Silver brush, fingers here, fingers. Yeah, you can use fingers, but you know, I have nails, so sometimes I get more wax under my nails, so I use a brush. But I could use my fingers. But I take a small brush and adding finger team. Yes, it's totally okay. And now I have the vintage gold because I want the butterfly here in the middle to really pop out. I can even add like here little bit around, and so easy to use. We have these pebbles. Yeah, but they are a little bit dirty now, my nail. Thank you. We will add these. I could use them with the paste. Now I will glue them on some. We have 5 of these ones, and I should have glued them earlier, but I was really going with the flow, so I was forget them. Yeah. Oops, we will see, we'll have the glue, and I can use these, so I can add them. Oh, we take there. So I will use some of these melange pebbles, and you can add waxes on them. We see we can add one there. 3, I think we need 5. I think we need 5. And 1 there. Yes. And we will dry a little bit. And we can add some. Oh, it will move. Stay in place, please. Okay. And I will heat it a little bit. And I pull off some of the glue. Okay, and I can add what color I want here, and I want the vintage gold little bit on my pebbles, so I go on them little bit. Oh, the vintage gold carefully, and I can also add the silver. I like really a lot. Hello, Satu. Tervetuloa. Okay. Oh, so easy project. And what you need to remember, because this is a little bit powdery, and you can add even more powder now. Artisan powder if you like the effect, but I'm really happy with this effect to get it like that. This doesn't have much effect. You see, this is the same color. This is more silvery, but it have I see if I can go. You see, it had the color here underneath, and I have done the same here, but I have a paste here instead. Some of you will ask, because I will give this away to friends, how you seal it, because you want this to stay. What did I do for seal it? Yeah, I sprayed with hairspray. So to seal this, I sprayed with hairspray, leave it for drying, and now the artisan powder will stay. It's very easy. You can also use the liquid color fluid medium, but I find this a little bit more difficult to use. So to seal the project, if you will have projects like this and you will give away and use it and touch with it, so you spray it with hairspray, but remind, when you spray it with hairspray, little bit of the artisan powder will go off. And I will not do the hairspray here, but my project is finished. So now I want you to do use the artisan powders if you have at home. Try use it on black. Remember that you can also use them on white. The technique are the same. Use it with water, with soft matte gel, or only powder it if you like the effect. But you see, I will show you. Can you see? The effect is matte. And it's very easy and a quick project. So I have been doing this project for 1 hour. So it's a quick project and it's a perfect gift. So I have now a journal. I set them together, and I have like a journal to give away, a happy journal, or you can do on some other projects. So if you have any questions, please do them. But remember, you can seal it. Soft matte gel, hairspray, or the liquid color fluid medium, but I have used hairspray because you spray it and it gets like a tin coat. Please leave it for drying and you have a perfect so it will stay and you can touch it. Okay, I say thank you for joining. I had really great time and fun. Yes, you have some tips, so don't be afraid to try it. You can do like a paint with it also. This was only one technique to use the artisan powders. So if you haven't used the powders yet, please use them and share it with your friends. And thank you for joining. I say thank you and take care. And see you soon somewhere else. Bye bye. See you.